Want to play some pool?
Who, me?
It's Bank Shot, an electronic pool game. You can queue up and shoot. For a break.
Wow!
You can play on cushion shots.
It went in!
Right. With Bank Shot, you can play straight pool, poison pool, and set up trick shots.
Tricky! Want to play some pool?
6 penlight batteries not included. Bank Shot, an electronic pool game new from Parker Brothers.
Let your feelings show wherever you go.
If you can put your feelings into words, Spidell has the perfect place to put them. A Spidell Ident bracelet. It shows that special someone how you really feel.
Let your feelings show wherever you go.
Put your feelings into words on a Spidell Ident.
Alfie, the L's are gone from our alphabet.
Must be Nasty McEvil. Let's get him. Post-alphabet cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. It's doggone good.
Now you can play with 2 new Alfie rescue scenes with alphabet stickers.
Look, Nasty's filling the M. No, I won't. Here comes Alfie. Ribbit.
1 set of stickers in each specially marked box of post-alphabet cereal.
It's Uncle Remus telling it as it is about all those wonderful critters. Brer Rabbit, Brer Fox, Brer Bear.
Hey, there ain't nothing in here except bees.
It's warm and alive with excitement. It's that zippity doo-dah picture, Walt Disney's Song of the South, rated G.
Now playing at theaters and drive-ins everywhere. Check your newspaper for one near you. The Oregon State Beavers take on the Portland Pilots Saturday at 7:30 on KPTV 12 Portland.
Great American Furniture's Christmas sale is going on now, and we have a tremendous selection of great gift ideas. Like our biggest selection ever of top-quality catnapper recliners in vinyls, velvets, Herculons, and leather. Right now, you save 10 to 30% while our supply lasts. Or just for the fun of it, these versatile high-back scoop chairs only $39 each. Use our convenient credit plan and don't make your first payment till next year. That's Great American Furniture in Beaverton.
Now that you've had a drink, oh, what a time to think.
Wow, I could have had a V8.
You start the wheel, I'll shape the clay. They made it.
They made it with Pottery Craft. With Pottery Craft. With the Pottery Craft Potter's Wheel, batteries not included, you can spin pots, mugs, and dishes. Next day, when they're dry, you can decorate them the way you like.
They made it. They made it.
Hey, that looks great.
With Pottery Craft. The Pottery Craft Potter's Wheel, with everything you need to make air-dried pottery. By Gabriel.
A lot of the people who come to the Schick Centers for the Control of Smoking have tried to quit on their own.
I tried to quit a lot of times on my own, and it just didn't work.
When I tried quitting on my own, there was always a reason to just take one more.
I was not successful.
And then they went to Schick.
I knew Monday, the first day that I went to the Schick Center, that it was going to work.
I knew after the second day of therapy.
After going to Schick, I lost all urge to smoke.
In Portland, call 288-5911.
What a blue ribbon day.
Open a beer. What do you hear? Why, it sounds like Pabst. Listen here.
Pabst.
Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon Beer. Pabst is the beer that speaks for itself. It speaks with authority. It says, well done, now have a beer. It speaks of fellowship and good cheer. It says it in one word, listen here.
Pabst.
Blue Ribbon Beer.
Pabst speaks for itself. It says, well done, here's your refreshing reward. For all your blue ribbon moments, make it Pabst, because Pabst makes it perfect.
Pabst Blue Ribbon, so much better for so little more.
What up, cyberspace cadets, cyber fanbots everywhere? That's right, it's IRATE PROSTATE. It's Sunday. You know what that means. It's time for ice cream, the ice cream interviews. That's right. Why do you call it that, IRATE? Well, everybody pretty much here knows it, but if there's people here that don't, really, to be honest. And if you're lactose intolerant, I know this might not apply to you, but whatever you find to be as a treat, just in your head when you hear ice cream, or I say it, you know, or you see the little logo thing, just put whatever that is in there, okay? So I'm okay with that, you know, so I get it. But most people consider ice cream to be a treat, and to me, a treat is talking to somebody I find interesting, somebody I know about, you know, a little bit about, and I want to know more. Today's guest is really it's like, I don't know, so I've known this dude back for quite a while, back for the old school Ghost and Frog days, so you know, it's like and you know, things happen, and I kind of became what I call a YEETS, and I kind of went on my own way with some stuff, and kind of went into different groups and stuff. And about 6 or 7, 8 months ago, Becca Fairley was telling me about this cool dude, man, on Twitch, and I was like, dude, that's Outlaw. And there he is, Johnny Bon Saka, of course, Bonnie John. When I say Johnny Bon, you say Saka, Johnny Bon, that's right. And so it's like, and so I started watching this stuff, and it's like, this dude draws some great shit. I love his artistic ability, and his subject matter is one of my favorites. My neighbor is firing up their motorcycle. If you can hear that shit, I apologize, but I'm powerless over them. You know, so we have that. Yeah. I can hear it, yeah, big time. So, but without any further ado, I'm going to introduce today's guest, is none other than the one and only Outlaw, or Outlaw 4115, or one of the other names you might be known by, and the whole group of people. Hold on one second, and I'm going to got you unmuted here. And what's up, man?
I'm free, man.
You're free.
How you doing, man?
Doing good. I know, right? I don't know. It's a little bit of scattered kind of introduction. I apologize for that. I just, you know, the motorcycle threw me off balance, dude. It's like, what the fuck?
I've constantly got dogs around me and shit, man. So,
well, yeah, it's really rare, man. I mean, it's like, you know, it's just like, you know, I would, if it was a regular thing, I'd be like used to it, right? So,
yeah, but it comes out of nowhere. That fucking gets you.
It did. It caught me by surprise. Well, see, man, we got a beautiful crew of people. Got none of your business in here. Always lost on nothing else. Yeah, you're a ridiculous lunatic. Highwayman lineman, like that. Highman lineman. Okay. All right. Yeah, I said highwayman. I don't know.
You got your name back. Hyman's name has changed on Twitch at the moment because he got drunk and changed it.
Oh.
So he's got to wait another 6 months to get his name back.
What did he change it to?
GCC, the Whitclaw Warrior. Hyman Whitclaw Warrior.
Yeah, at least that wasn't anal wart or something like that, right?
I wouldn't put it past me.
Say hey to Becca Fairley's out there, of course. Johnny Bond, I said hey earlier. Trooper Cast, hey Bubba, what up? Doing the Lord's work with his drama llamas. Sixers Tales. Right on, you know. Roots Calhoun, of course. Rootsy Bootsy. What's up, brother? Big Sad.
Roots has
Welcome.
been there.
Yeah.
Roots has been there all night in my stream. Just throwing the link there.
Yeah.
Don't forget your link, Outlaw. Look, there's cheers, man.
Nice, Roots. Let's see, Des Marie, I want to say, Sixers Tales, and some great new names. It's, welcome aboard. This is what I do. This is my gig, dude. Deadeye Jester, of course, Talik, I know you, and of course, FTW Neil. We just got a Stone Monkey shit. We got a house full of awesomeness. I'm just saying.
It's my entire chat from before is here.
Thank you. Thank you, man. It's like I truly appreciate that. Cougar Knife, what up? Yeah, you know, and I'm also on Twitch simultaneously with D Live and Odyssey. I'm putting this damn thing everywhere, you know?
Going global.
Kind of the spaghetti approach, as they say. Right?
Oh, it's the best way to go, man.
All right, so what we're going to do is, all right, so we've shot enough shit, and we're going to go ahead and move to the gallery so everybody can see what you're working on, okay?
I'm doing, yeah, man.
Yeah, and this is a typical example of one of Outlaw's streams. It's pretty much. Yeah, him hanging out, drawing awesome shit, usually something with a skull in it, or something
it's generally dead.
Yeah, exactly. Right? And just hanging out and talking, man. Like people gonna do. And
no, literally, man. That's all it is.
Exactly. And so what I've got is I've got a set of questions. I like to read it. It's the way I've come to understand it, and I like to analogize it. It's like a piece of jazz music, or really even just rock music, right? Where there's like a basic structure to where you want it to go, but there's room for improvisation and exploration, right? You know?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Right? There's some bands where, the bands play all the songs the same time. And then there's, what I like to do is when I'm jamming with other people, each show has got its own kind of unique aspect to it. No two shows are exactly alike, and that's what I like about it.
Hell yeah, man!
Yeah, man, I love people, and I love talking. So, and always the first question I like to ask my guests now, because after 3 years of doing this, I didn't think of doing this, but of course Becca thought of it. She said, "Why don't you ask what their favorite ice cream is?" You never asked that, all right? Oh, well, thanks, Becca.
Thanks, Becca.
Schooled me again. So Outlaw, what is your favorite ice cream?
Cookies and cream, hands down.
Oh, what is that?
Cookies and cream, man.
Cookies and cream, dude. Number 2. Triple M, Mad Metal Man last week was cookies and cream too. I think
I did catch some of that one actually.
Yeah, dude, it was good. All right, so what's your least favorite of ice cream?
Oh shit. Probably strawberry, man. I don't actually eat strawberry.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. And chat, I want to say this to y'all before we really get rolling on the questions. If you've got any questions for Outlaw, I'll open up a part towards the end. During this part of the show where it's pretty much me and Outlaw, just sketch down or write down any things you want to ask, and then when I'm ready for them towards the end, I'll say, hey, those give me some questions. So with that out of the way, I always start at YouTube. Have better questions, kind of go through your life, and then we go through aesthetics and things, and then we end up back at YouTube, and then we finish out. Okay. So the first question I always ask is, all right, so how long have you been around YouTube, and what was the main reason you decided to create content yourself?
6 years.
Okay.
I think it's been 5-6 years now. And I was on Doc's stream. You know what I mean? Like, I just started hanging out in the chat in Doc Griffin's stream for a bit.
Oh,
and
wow.
Then, one day I ended up on the stream because I was talking to Gaming and Yelling. You know, we fucking talk a bit and all this sort of stuff. And
yeah.
I jumped on the stream once and someone saw me. I was on there once or twice sort of thing. And then I had the camera on one day and someone saw me drawing a picture and that was it. It sort of, the camera stayed on, you know what I mean?
Right.
And then I sort of thought, well, yeah, it got to the point where I was jumping around in the chats, and you know, you guys in chat know what it's like. You know, you jump around the chat, you know all the guys in the same circles.
Chat rats.
And, yeah, you know what I mean. And then it got to the point where it got to a certain point at night where there were no streams running. You know what I mean? There was nothing running. You wouldn't talk to those guys or anything until fuck another 8-9 hours because of the time differences. So yeah, me and Byron, you know, Lord Byron, fucking we started streaming and drawing together just to be able to talk to the guys that we see in the chat, pretty much. And yeah, sort of just branched out from there. You know, we jumped in with. Then I got involved there, watched a lot of the all the blood sport stuff and Kumite and.
So when did you start with the Gulf City crew?
I think it was through there. I just around about the same time, from like sort of at that time I was sort of discovering YouTube streaming and that. So it was I'd seen sort of Doc and then seen the Kumite off that, and I'd seen AP and Ghastly sort of around the Kumite and around the trap sort of thing. And then I sort of got, you know, I heard the story of Gulf City. You know, he sort of starting his own cartoon and all that, and that pricked my ears up a bit. And that was pretty much it, man. It was straight into Gulf City then. It was every stream they were live. We were there, every watch party, every cartoon episode.
Yeah. Dude, that was some fun shit, man, back in the day.
Oh, there was some serious shit.
Yeah, dude, crazy, exactly. It's interesting to be able to ruin us on it in a good way.
I went, we spent...
And everything's still good, you know? So everything's
I
cool.
think we spent 2 hours or something the other night, me and the guys in the Discord, and we trolled fucking YouTube, man, for fucking everything we could find from everything back then, every bit of Gulf City sort of stuff we could get.
Yeah.
Just threw it all into, there's a fucking room in my Discord called the Classroom, GC Classroom. And that's fucking, from Kumite till now, everything we could find online.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just to be able to go back and watch some of the old stuff, you know?
Yeah. You got the old Andy Worski and JF.
Fucking Worski, JF. Fucking failure and shit, man. Yeah, man.
Were you watching that shit the night that... I knew the day. No. The day that the JF Andy Worski thing was over was JF told Andy to shut the fuck up. You know, it was really, and I went whoa, and I looked at my wife and I said, "Dude, that shit's they're done." You know,
done, man.
Yeah, that shit was crazy. So,
it was it's just spiraled, man. I think it sort of got away from them.
Yeah. IBS, man.
Oh, yeah, not wrong.
Yeah, right. All right, so let's see. So when people like listen to you talking and stuff, you know, when they're watching your streams, how much do you say is the real you?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, every time.
Good.
Yeah, it's no gimmick, no show, just me and my couch.
Just hanging out and just, you know, it's kind of like having some people over, some beers and shit, you know.
But that's it, you know what I mean. The main reason I started the Discord and mainly when I doubled down on the Twitch stuff for my own stuff was just to meet cunts, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Just to meet like-minded people that were into the same sort of thing and whatnot, and then it sort of spiraled to I got a few messages here and there of people going, you know, oh, you know, fucking. Thanks for letting us come hang tonight, man. You know, you fucking meant a lot, or you know what I mean. I cheers for, you know, bringing us in and being so accepting. You know what I mean. I was having a bit of a bad time, and I sort of clicked. I sort of went, "Oh, fucking hang on, there's something here." You know what I mean?
Right.
And then we just doubled down, and that's just how it's been ever since. I think. just live in the Discord.
All right, nobody, not me, wants to know: is that a hammer with 5 with the scythe?
Yeah, we're right here. It's a solar with a scythe on the top.
There you go, dude.
Yeah, so it's one of the other guys, Death Guitar 84. I did a second one, a warm up one the other day. People seem to like it. I'm not a big fan of it, but I did the same thing the other day. That's his the color of his guitar. So.
Oh wow. That's excellent,
it's a
man.
Bit of a pain to try and draw it, but it looks cool.
It's wicked, man. I dig it. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to find. I have modded Deadeye Jester, Big Sad.
That's my main mod there.
Big Sad and Highway Lineman. Okay. So, welcome.
That's pretty much my couch there.
Yeah. But please don't shit on my carpet, as they say. And, if you want to go after anybody, you can go after me. I'm fair game, right? Nobody else, not my guest, and not the people in the chat. I appreciate that. All right. So sometimes you just got to clean house, keep everything tidy. So, all right. The way I open this thing up, when it talks about sense memory, right? Is there a food from your childhood that you hated? You couldn't stand the taste of it, and as an adult now, you've grown to actually like it.
It has to be carrots, man, to be honest. I wasn't a fan of carrots when I was younger, man.
Like cooked or raw?
The cooked but still crunchy. You know what I mean? That shit.
Yeah.
I used to be that kid, you know what I mean? I just got to go to the toilet after dinner, empty in the pockets, you know what I mean? I fucking carrot, man. But no, I ate it, I swear.
Oh, Ortiz 805's in the chat. Hey Ben, how you doing? Listen,
Yo, Ortiz.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite interviews on here too. So, you'll always be special. No, he's a nice boy. He is.
I had gaming specifically come through and tell me last night. He goes, "Do you know that I was the interview number 69?" I was like,
"Of course he did, man."
Thanks, bro.
He indeed was, man, and I highly recommend that one.
He riffs that, yeah, man.
Yeah, dude, you know that's right.
That one was the other good one. You did an interview with T as well.
With who?
With T-Tac. That was a fucking long time ago.
I'm not sure what you said. I can't hear. Am I hearing? I'm starting to go deaf.
Oh, you did an interview ages ago with T-Tac, yeah?
T-Tac, yes.
Yes.
Yeah, man. T-Tac and I started together with that Creem stream. He was one of the core members. Yeah. All right, so if we could describe your family with one word, what would it be? You could describe it, not we. Growing up.
One word. Oh, growing up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Is non-existent one word?
Okay.
Yeah, it was mainly me growing up, you know what I mean? Like up till 13 or something, that was sort of around, but it was sort of one of those. I was a defense kid. My parents were in the defense force, so we just moved everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, we refer to that as an army brat.
Yeah, RAF brat, pretty much.
Yeah, you're exactly. The old Anzacs, man. Our friends. Just saying. We need to remember who our friends are, fam. The people, not the government.
Yeah.
I'm getting some DMs from fucking Trippy. Who would you say? All right. So, who would you say is the most influential person from your childhood? What kind of kid were you?
Skate punk.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I was mainly a lot of skaters, man, or like the older guys. You know what I mean? I always hung out with, fucking when I was sort of 13, 12 sort of thing. It was always hanging out with the 21, 22-year-old skaters and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And so I sort of bounced off all of that. To be honest, it was never sort of one sort of role model or person.
So how old were you when you got your first deck and truck set?
Oh fuck!
Did you assemble your own, or did you buy it complete? I would imagine you know your first gun.
Before first truck or first gun?
No, just we call the skateboard the board. The deck and the wheels the trucks. So
my first setup. Fuck. I was 11.
All right, man. So you got right in, right? You had a good time.
Yeah.
So being a skate punk, that's right. That's the word I was trying to say. Would you say that qualified that description?
Oh yeah. Tend to get in trouble a lot.
See, I hung out. I'm not a skater. I never was, but I always hung out with them, man. I always had fun with those guys. Party time. Always.
Oh yeah. It was always it was always sort of how do you say it? I guess multicultural would be the word. I guess where I was sort of growing up, because I went to boarding school and then joined the military LSU, so it was always sort of a big mixed bag sort of thing.
Oh wow!
So being boarding school and shit like that, like it was a majority of the people around me were all either from overseas or whatnot.
So do you have a favorite holiday or season that has a special meaning for you, or gives you kind of sparks you up, get you going?
Oh, Halloween, man. Halloween for sure.
Who would have thought that?
It's a bit of a cliche one, but Halloween, man.
No, because of the skulls and stuff, man. It's like that's what I was saying.
Well, you'd think, wouldn't you? Yeah. Nah. You'd think so, but mainly, it's a bit of a weird one, man. So when I had my youngster, he was in hospital a lot when he was born, and the dude that sent me stuff when he was in hospital was Alice Cooper, and then when my youngster got out of hospital, the next time I sort of interacted with Alice was on Halloween.
Holy shit!
Yeah, so the next time was when I got dressed up as Alice and me and my youngster, and sort of was hit him up on Halloween. So it sort of stuck as a bit of a tradition for me and my youngster for a little bit.
Well, shit, let's talk about that, man. That's interesting. I had no idea.
Oh, my youngster? Yeah.
I mean, how did Alice Cooper come into the picture? Tell me about all that. That's cool.
My youngster was born. He had a fucking large frontal bleed, like in his brain. So basically a stroke sort of thing. And they fucked up and left him in hospital for too long. And so he was in a hospital bed for about 3 months, I think it was. So we just lived in hospital. And I just rode away to Alice one day, man, because I'd seen a lot of Alice concerts and whatnot. And I said, hey, man, I can't purchase the teddy bear off your website. I want to put it above my son's bed. He's in hospital. And that was it. I got another fucking email back saying, hey, man, I haven't got any, but I'll see what I can do. And then a couple of weeks later, I got a message from the post office to go down. I got down there and, had all these packages from fucking Alice and a letter and everything from him for my youngster, and to keep in touch and sort of keep in touch a little bit whilst my youngster was sort of in hospital, and then just sort of touch base here and there, so let him know how he's going. And then once I started on YouTube a bit and was like chilling with Doc and all that, that's when I sort of started messaging a little bit with Ryan Roxy, the guitarist dude, and he's sort of same thing. Hit him up a bit when Killing Joke was in hospital one of the first times. I went and hit up Ryan, and Ryan sent him a Snapchat video for him to say get better and all that sort of shit and sort of gear.
That's killer.
So, generally, just hit him up here and there. That's about it.
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm sort of big into the music scene.
Yeah, dude, that is really cool, and we'll come back to that. Kind of want to get your youth out. So if you could go back in time and talk to yourself at the age of 8, what would you tell yourself?
Age of 8. Keep your money. That'd be the big one.
So what was the craziest thing you did as a little kid?
Fuck, man, craziest.
Yeah, the one that you look back on and go, holy shit, I could have died doing it, you know.
Unloading cars. That was the big one.
Yeah.
So when I got to cars, that's when things sort of got a bit, a bit dangerous. But obviously being in high school when Jackass came out, it was, you know what I mean?
Right.
Every second day, someone was trying to jump off a second balcony into a hedge.
Yeah.
My entire art project was us filming each other running around the school, jumping off second floors and that. Like it was. most of the stuff in the school time around that Jackass time was probably considered not exactly smart.
I know shit, right?
But yeah, once I got a license, then it was then it sort of got a bit more dangerous.
Do you have any major MVAs, as they say, motor vehicle accident?
Yeah, one. Not I guess not major. I lost control once and then spun out and smashed the guy. Smashed both axles of the car that I hit the gutter. But besides that, no, I haven't had any major sort of accidents. I've always sort of tried to keep it on the road. More to say.
Oh, wow. I want to thank Mr. Alone. Tips $20 and says 4:30, the artist and the psychiatrist. Well, I wouldn't say that, man. Nice drawing, Outlaw. It looks like Death snatched Dimebag Darrell's guitar away. Right on. You know what I need to do? Let me do some real quick. Get some. Let's pull that thing up. Boom. All right, sorry about that.
Yeah, I'm just reading the chat, man. That's fine.
All right, good. All right, so yeah, I didn't put my notifications in here. I wanted to make a screen to where we just show your stuff. Something different for this show, right? Give everybody a taste of what your show's like, man. So they have no excuse for not watching you over on Twitch.
Yeah, man, definitely come check us out. It's a fucking madhouse, really.
It is, dude.
It starts off chilled most nights, but yeah, it escalates pretty quickly.
So in school, were you artistic?
I tried to be.
Mm-hmm.
I used to basically what I do now. I used to draw, and that got me in a lot of trouble, a lot of circumstances. So in art class, I didn't do the right art, and then when I was in other classes, I was doing art, not the other classes. So it sort of always got, you know what I mean? Either I was drawing something and it'd get fucking ripped out, or I'd get in trouble for drawing. So I was always discouraged.
Yeah.
So it was sort of hard to keep up with it. So I pretty much gave it all up once I went to the military, and that was it. I sort of gave up drawing and everything until I sort of got back into tattooing a little bit.
So, all right. So, at what age did you decide to go into the military?
17 on the dot, as soon as I could get it. Yeah, the day they'd accept me, I was there.
So, was it the military because of how you grew up? Do you think? Or?
Yeah, predominantly. Both my parents were into aircraft and that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I'd done a bit of flying and whatnot when I was about 15, 16, when I did a couple of courses. And then, ended up joining through the pipelines going into the Navy as an aircraft tech. So it was sort of, following those lines.
What did you work on?
Actual models or just, helicopters.
Okay. Primarily helicopter? Okay.
Yeah, predominantly only helicopters, yeah. I did work on airplanes for a little while, but that was before I joined the military. Like the year leading up to the military, I was working on little aircraft and whatnot.
So were you? Did you train to fly in propped airplanes or jets?
Yeah. Chain prop aircraft.
Okay.
Like little light wings. Yeah.
That's all right.
And I sort of made the switch once I did a course for about a year before I got in the Defence Force because I was too young. And so I went down to the airport and signed up for a engineer's course. and then I did that course up until they would accept me in the military. But through that course, I did, it was pretty much whatever aircraft they told you to fix or work on, that was it. Where when you got to the military, it was more fucking specific sort of thing. So that's why I sort of branched off to helicopters and whatnot. It's a little bit easier.
You think? I don't know, man. That's a whole different set of rules for that. Fixed wing. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Joe. Yeah, there's Joker.
Hey, Joe.
Joe.
Whoops.
You got everyone in the chat, man. It's crazy.
Man. Yes, sir. Yeah, I love it. I love having this show, man. Having really cool people just living in that chat, man.
No, so once I seen you on Twitch as well, and I discovered that, I'm like, oh, this motherfucker's on Twitch as well. Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're lucky you're not affiliate on there, man. I'll tell you now.
Well, yeah. Okay. See, man, they've been hitting me up for that shit. So,
yeah, no, there's a couple of guys from the community that love that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but there's that deal about who owns it and shit. I mean, it's Jeff Bezos now. It's like
as long as it keeps kicking over, then
Amazon and shit. Anyway, so we're getting defocused, and that's my fault. I apologize, sir.
Yeah.
So yeah, we talked about the craziest thing you did as a kid, the military, man.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so nice normal things.
So yeah, so you had a kid. What about romance? Talk about that.
I was married. Yay. I got that shit out of the way early. Married and divorced. That's how I met my missus now. Is I got divorced and moved up to Sydney to basically move to the city because there was a bit more money and work available, and jumped into construction. And my mate who hooked me up with a place to stay, he happened to be living with Des, the girl I'm with now. And so I sort of moved in, and then when I moved out, she moved in with me, sort of thing, and never left.
Sorry, I want to let everybody know, if you're listening to a recording of this is it's December 19th, 2021. Okay. What's it like in Sydney right now?
Hot as fuck.
Okay. What about with the coop restrictions and things like that?
Oh yeah, because I think it's all just been lifted, to be honest.
Oh really?
It was literally yesterday I walked in, I was just like, well, apparently I'm allowed to go buy things, so naturally as an Australian I went to the bottle shop.
That's right.
And I walked in because I thought they're going to be the cruisiest guys around, so I walked in and said, "G'day, do I need to wear this mask?" And she goes, "Nah, fuck no, mate." And so
oh yeah.
So I'm not entirely sure how it is. I'm about 45 minutes out of the centre of city. So I know the cities are still a bit, how you going? I mean, I'm still not back at work. I sort of took the opportunity to bail out of the construction industry sort of before I killed myself. So, but yeah, you know what I mean? It takes a toll after a while.
No shit, dude.
Yeah, so I thought, I want to do something cool. You know what I mean, for once. But yeah, so it's been pretty good, coof-wise. I mean, get yourself... Lunatic, I'm getting a green card, man. Jesus. Lunatic's been sending me visa documents and everything for a while now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the plan is to move to the States, hopefully.
Oh, wow. Well, we'd love to have you.
Yeah, man, I want to move to... the dream is to move to Tennessee and work for Ridiculous Lunatic there so he can retire. But,
oh, wow.
However I can get to that is a whole nother story. But, yeah, no, you know what I mean? So it's I mean, my missus has gone crazy. She's been working from home from, I think, 2 years now, maybe, since the start. Because she's in health, you know what I mean?
Right.
So as soon as this thing hit, bang, they were the first. Health, you're working from home. And so she's literally gone up the stairs, basically down into the office, and then back up the stairs for 2 years. That's it.
It's fucked up, man.
Yeah, man. It's been a few tough afternoons and evenings, I'll tell you that.
Dude, I bet, man. It's like even the couples that love each other the most, man. You go through. I mean, it's like sometimes you just need to be alone. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, man.
It's yeah. So I totally get that, man. So what? All right. So what was the first time you got high or fucked up, drunk? I don't care. Anything.
Dude, first time I got high was in boarding school. It was in the bathrooms of my dormitory with a mate of mine from Hong Kong, right? And we had no idea what we were doing. And he had a bag of reefer, man, and he's like, dude, we just got to roll this and you light it. And we're like, yeah, we got this. Right. So he literally went and got an A4 sheet of printer paper. Right. And we just poured the bag in the middle of it, rolled it up, and it was on.
So you literally had the Cheech and Chong joint going on.
Just literally, man, in the bathrooms of the dormitory.
Jesus. So that sounded like. What about the first time you got shit faced?
Oh, jeez. It would be. I think it was my birthday, man. Like it was my 14th, 15th birthday, and somehow my mum at the time was okay with this. She'd driven me and my mates down to the local park. You know, this is before the world was fucked.
Right?
You know, the street lights went out and you went, all right, cool, I can stay out for an hour. It wasn't, you know, I mean, I'm about to get murdered. It's, you know, the world was still a little bit safe. And she dropped us all down to the local park. You know, the street lights were on and all this sort of shit. And it was like me and 10 of my mates. And she just basically goes, there's the undercover area of the park next to the yacht club. And she just gave us a carton of beer and she's like, I'll pick you up at 11. You know,
that's awesome, man. Shit.
Me and my mate sat down on the river, and yeah, man, we got shit faced on the river, man. I don't know what happened that night, but I got shit faced. I'll tell you that.
What about the first like really horrible hangover?
Oh, horrible hangover, dude. The worst hangover I've had is with Des, the girl I'm with now, like my missus now.
Mm-hmm.
We drank together once when we sort of first got together, and we drank everything in our mate's household. Fucking everything. Tequila, Patron, shots, Midori, Jack, whatever it was.
Holy shit. Yeah.
And now, me and Des don't drink. You know what I mean? Like, I'll drink maybe a 10-pack over a month or something, maybe. You know what I mean? So we got written off, man.
I like that phrasing. Yeah, so we were written off.
Go on. My mate had to drive us home, right? And he drove us home. Somehow I ended up 2 doors down because I got out of the car and I remember taking 2 steps forward and I was on the balcony 2 houses down. That's it. And so he's picked me up, brought me back, and then that next day, man, fucking me and Des jumped in the shower at about 8 o'clock in the morning. We got out of the shower at about 2 p.m. just sitting on the floor going, that's never happening again. That's
dude.
Yeah, that's probably the worst one, man, for sure.
Painful. Yeah, that whole yeah, man. What is it? I don't know, it's whiskey on beer, have no fear, beer on whiskey, mighty risky. It's like, you know, drinking just anything, mixing like types of alcohol has never been good for me, man. Actually, drinking alcohol has never been good for me.
I shouldn't have. I gave up drinking when I got out of the military because we drank a lot.
I bet.
Yeah, I drank because what had happened, it was just this very rare circumstance where that course I'd said I'd done before I got in the military. I got in the military and realised that the course I was doing for the first year in the military was that course. And so I had a whole year in the military. I didn't have to study. I was like, oh, fuck yeah, man. I'll just roll up to the exam. Bang, 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 bang. Sweet, mate. 70% pass. Cool. See you later. So I just did this exam last year, mate. All good. And because they didn't want to put me forward or anything, they just sort of left me on the course. And then that's when I met... the guys that are in the chat know him from Twitch and all that, but the Anarchist Llama on Twitch. That's where I met him in the military. And he was the same. He'd been put back onto my course, but he'd already done all the modules.
Right.
And so two blokes sitting there on this course going, well, everyone else is studying, and this sort of, what are we going to do, mate? And we went, well, let's go fucking play pool. And that was it. We sort of drank 6 nights a week, and it got pretty hectic at times, as you could probably imagine. But it ended up just being mixed shots. We just drank shots. That was it. After a while, it was more least expensive sort of way to go.
Brutality. No shit. I mean, really, it's like if you think about it, it is a solvent.
Oh yeah, man. That's it. Yeah, you were cleaning something, either the fucking floors or your stomach, man. Like,
that's right, man. That shit will strip pain. God knows what it's doing to my liver.
And you know that
right
mentality, like the mentality back then. You know, when you could still smoke in the pubs and shit like that. You know, you went out to fuck your mates up. That was it.
Yeah, man.
You're over the bar going, they're like, oh, what would you like, mate? I said, mate, bring me the most potent rat poison you've got. Put something colourful in it and give it to that bloke over there. Whatever they call it.
Just load him up and kill him.
Dude, I did that once. I could not sort of trying to, cocky sort of shit. I did that once. You know Dicko off American Idol? One of the Dicko, the guy with the grey hair, one of the judges off American Idol.
Oh, okay.
That guy? Oh, man, yeah. We got same thing. Got him shit-faced one night, man. Like, same thing, shots. I went over there and my mates were saying, oh, fuck, mate, look, that's that bloke from American Idol, isn't it? Oh, fuck. I said, you send him these shots. You know what I mean?
Uh-oh.
That was it. He came round and said, who bought that? And I said, oh, yeah, we did. And that's the last of that night that I remember. But it was good.
Did your butt hurt when you woke up?
I don't know where I woke up, to be honest. Well, I do. Somehow I fucking made it back to my dormitory, and my mates kicked the door in the next day, and they said, what did you do last night? And I said, I was at the pub. I was with that bloke from Idol. And they said, he's on the radio right now cursing you out like a motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
And I've gone, what do you mean? They've turned the radio on, and then he's there in the morning, and you could hear it in his voice. He was fucked. And the radio producer, he turned around and he's gone, for anyone that's coming to try out today for singing for Idol, do you have any advice? And he goes, try and be a little bit quieter, because if I ever get a fucking hold of use my name, if I ever get a fucking hold of Ben fucking again at a pub, I'm gonna fucking kill him. And he goes, because I've just discovered what a Jaeger bomb is, and I don't ever want to see one again.
Nice. Oh, man.
Good times, man.
All right, so this is kind of the place where we kind of like shift gears and talk about like, all right, so I always love to talk about horror movies, television shows, whatever, man, books, comics, whatever floats your boat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I'm mainly all music. That's like my thing.
What's your favorite horror film? Hands down.
Favorite horror? I suppose Rocky Horror Picture Show doesn't count in that aspect. That's probably the one I've seen the most, to be honest.
Which one?
See, Rocky Horror doesn't count in that fucking aspect.
Lips. No.
I'm a pretty big fan of the Halloween series. And anything done by Rob Zombie.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, man.
He's got a seriously good mind, like, for horror.
Yeah, I actually like Lords of Salem, man. 31. See, these are like movies. Yeah, not everybody knows about this, right?
Salem that's fucking out there too.
Yeah, it was good. It was kind of crazy, but I liked it. Of course, the Firefly trilogy, which is the 2 and 3 are more like, like a sequel. The original and the sequel. The first movie was like, a fantastic movie.
They sort of drift a little bit as they go on.
I'll be honest with you, I don't like the fact that he made Michael Myers a serial killer, like a with the background with the stripper mom and all that shit.
I'm not a big fan of the Halloween ones were cool, as in like like the horror, the way they were constructed, you know, the movie wise.
Yeah, no, right. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's got a great structure and visually very appealing. You're right. He's got
story wise. Yeah, I get what you mean. Though. So I'm pretty sure they're doing another one as well, but it's not zombie.
Yeah, it's they keep rebooting them.
Just keep going. That horse ain't dead yet.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just I always loved the idea that Michael Myers was just a normal-looking child, right? And he was possessed by something evil, and you couldn't see it, but you saw those dead eyes on that little kid, man. It was like, wow. And that's what always got me. Yeah, it's almost like a chaotic kind of a character, too, because, you know, it's like he's going to kill people. You don't know who or you don't know why. But he's going to do it.
Yeah, it's just one purpose.
Mm-hmm. Indeed.
Oh, hell yeah, man. I am actually looking forward to the monsters, because I know that Zombie's doing the monsters at the moment.
Yeah, I saw that too, and I'm praying. I hope it's good. It's they tried to reboot it about 10 years ago with Jerry O'Connell and Portia de Rossi, and Eddie Izzard was Grandpa.
Oh yeah.
And he kept turning into a bat, and he was naked and shit. You know, he would it would walk around naked. You know, it was kind of crazy. It was I don't know, but it was just like they shouldn't just they don't have to explain. Well, go ahead.
Well, that's the thing. You don't need to. If it's a good idea, then doesn't mean it's going to be a good idea now. You know what I mean? Just because it was successful then.
Well,
I have been watching his stuff on it, and it's pretty. It looks pretty towards the original. You know what I mean? What he's doing now.
Yeah, I hope so. Because you don't need to explain why Herman and Lily are married. You just, you know what I'm saying? You just jump into the middle of the shit, and that's what makes it funny, because it's just a weird family. And I grew up with that shit. I wanted a wolf when I was a kid, but I got a Herman Munster, man. They're worth a shitload of money now.
Oh, yeah, man.
The kind where you pull the string, and it would. What it was, it had like a little plastic record player in it. And
just sort of play around.
Yeah, and what it would do, his voice would say, I can't even remember what he would say, but he'd say 2 or 3, 4 different phrases and stuff. One was a tisket, a tasket, I lost my little casket, and it was Fred Gwynn that did it, right?
Worth a fucking mint now, man, for sure.
No shit, dude. Let's see. What about what about horror director? You said Rob Zombie. All right, let's go to sci-fi. What draws your eye when it comes to sci-fi?
Firefly.
Yeah.
Hands down, man.
You're a fan. Yeah, man. You're a fan. Good. Are you into Joss Whedon stuff?
Yeah, a little bit. It was mainly always the Firefly stuff I was obsessed with.
Good stuff. Did you ever see Dollhouse?
Yes, I think I have.
Yeah, Dollhouse wasn't bad either.
Bad, yeah. I heard they're trying to do it again. They're trying to reboot Firefly. I was like, no.
I don't know, man. That's going to be the dumbest fucking thing.
It can't be fucking done. Just leave it be.
Well, yeah, no, that was the whole idea. What happened with Firefly, it was such a great chemistry that, the idiots at Fox didn't see it, right? But all the fans loved it, right? And they still do to this day, man.
Dude, I still watch it.
Yeah, so does Uzi.
I watch every fucking once every 6 months.
Yeah.
I always say, who's Outlaw's favorite Stone Monkey? You are Stone Monkey.
Yeah. Stone needs the shit, man. Have you heard his fucking little voice thing?
He's a fucking voice changer, yeah.
I swear to God, I could not breathe the other night, man. He did it.
He gets way too much enjoyment.
It was funny. It was cracking me, and I needed it, man.
It's good. It's getting that time, man. A lot of people are fucking taking hits and feeling down, man.
Yeah. I hear you. It's that time of year.
Get a few laughs towards the end of the year, man.
Yeah. So we were talking about sci-fi.
Yeah.
You said
I used to watch Farscape.
Firefly, Farscape. Man, I never watched Farscape, and people that keeps coming up. I think I should give it a shot. I have a hard time with Muppets and shit. Go ahead.
Yeah. That's probably the closest you could get back then to more Firefly, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's no more of this anymore.
Yeah. Excuse me. But so, what about movies? You got any favorite sci-fi films?
I think I've seen pretty much anything I can see on sci-fi.
All right, so what about anime?
I don't watch anime.
Yeah.
So many people ask me that as well. Because everyone I talk to every day, a lot of the guys around me watch it, and they know it religiously like the back of their hand.
Yeah.
But I've always been, you know what I mean? I was a real old school cartoons guy.
Yeah.
So I was always that way, you know, Rocko's Modern Life, Hey Arnold, fucking Our Real Monsters, all that sort of gear.
Yeah, I'm a Bullwinkle dude. I'm one of those motherfuckers.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, we look like Moose and Squirrel. Oh, man.
I used to like Bullwinkle, man. I remember when the movie came for that. That was a fucking big deal.
Dog says there's plenty of roughneck jobs in Texas, Outlaw.
Yeah, straight on, man. I'll head back over. I'll go back into drilling, because I'm not drilling anymore. That's sort of I'm out of that. But if I got to the States, man, I'd get back into drilling for sure over there.
I bet. I'm sorry. I had to go there. My brain went to a filthy place. What about video games?
Oh, everything known to man. I'm a big COD player. I was, a COD Zombies player. That was sort of my thing. I just thought Trippy said anime sucks. I said I don't watch anime, man. That was it. But I play COD Zombies. That was sort of my shtick for the last 10, 15 years with a friend of mine. I sort of started that. I got right into it, mainly when my youngster was born. Being disabled and whatnot, I was always at home. And so I got right into COD with me mate. And that was it. That was zombies the whole way, and then sort of branched out into everything.
Did you ever play a Overkill?
Yes, I have actually. I think.
The one that's like a bunch of Grindhouse movies. I love that game. Yeah. House of the Dead, Overkill. That's it.
Oh, House of the Dead's that's a classic one.
I love that Overkill though. It's funny as shit.
I remember House of the Dead at the arcade, man.
That shit ain't right.
Right. It was House of the Dead was the one thing at the arcade. It was the one game that had the curtain around it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so you'd walk in and have the curtain around the fucking thing, and you'd step in the curtain. You'd play away on the TV.
Yeah, see, I had the Wii version, right? And I had the rifle, little Wii rifle. Yeah, it was fun. I got it at dual wielding and shit. It was badass. I was good at that shit. I love that game.
Man. That's what I want to get. I want to get into that sort of stuff. The VR with the handheld and shit.
Here. I'm down with that. Dude, maybe we could, I don't know, maybe one day God will give me a VR machine, because I sure as hell can't afford one. Yeah.
Same boat, man.
Yeah. God will miracle my ass, as they say. All right, we talked about anime. All right. Cross that out. All right, so obviously, all right, you're modded out. Talk about tattoos, scars, piercings. What's your favorite?
All my tattoos are pretty much done by me, except for my neck and my back. So I've got not guilty on my neck, and in pure 16-year-old clichéness, I got death before dishonor on my back. when I was 16. because I was edgy as fuck. And,
That's right. I agree. Man.
But yeah, so I did I did my left arm, both my legs as well. And then I got mates of mine I was teaching to tattoo at the same time. So I gave them my right arm to learn. So it's basically a bunch of random stuff.
Cool. What's your favorite?
It's either I've got my youngster's feet on my chest. I sort of got his feet fucking a print of his feet when he was first born and went and got them done.
Nice.
That is probably my favorite one.
Yeah. How old's your kid now?
He turns 10 next month.
Oh, dude. The magical time. Yeah. You know, you're kind of in between shit and everything's interesting.
Yeah, he's definitely an oddball, I'll tell you that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he walks his own path, you know what I mean? He's a bit different.
Good.
In a good way, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I always think that's good, man. Because it's, I don't know, kids that age, like when they're going into the early teens, tend to be like herd animals. And sometimes, the herd is not so healthy.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, I think it would be, it's a little bit of an added advantage with him because he's, because of the stuff he's got with his, with the hedge, you know what I mean? He's disconnected from that.
Yeah.
Like sort of that normal sort of herd mentality or normal sort of child play and all that. He's sort of a bit different to that.
Yeah, no doubt.
But yeah, like, it's in a good way. Like, he just walks his own path.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if my friend was Alice Cooper, I think I'd, walk down a different path myself. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he's
I'm not jelly or nothing.
But he's worse than me, man.
Go ahead.
He's worse than me, the youngster. His music's heavy as fuck.
No doubt. Well, it's like the first album I ever bought, right, that I ever owned, right, the first album, not single or any of that. I had a bunch of singles when I was a kid.
Yeah,
but the first record I bought was $1 Billion Babies.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, and it's still a great album, man.
I've still got my the School's Out record on vinyl.
Yes.
The one that, if you remember, I don't know if you remember it, came as a desk.
It looks like a desktop. Yeah, man.
Yeah, a little desk, man. Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man. See, and we had desks like that, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
So that was what was really cool. It was like, nowadays, kids don't, what happened with those old desks, man, with all that shit written on it? It's great.
It'd be good to find them somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, and it gave you permission to do it too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well,
if you didn't want me to do it, you wouldn't give me the ability to hide.
I mean, look at this, man. It's everywhere. There's shit everywhere. What's the skull I'm drawing here? What difference is it going to make? Because that would have been me too.
If I didn't do it, someone else is going to do it, man.
Shit, exactly. So, all right. So, do you have any strange collections?
Strange collections? Yeah, rocks.
Oh yeah, what kind of rocks, man?
Pretty much everything I drilled up. You know what I mean? Like anything that's weird and different. I've always got a fascination with like metal in rocks.
Mm-hmm.
Not finding natural metal and stuff like that. But yeah, I've got the most random drill collection you could probably imagine. You know what I mean? Some rocks, bits of broken equipment, like it's all sort of stacked on the shelf.
Sweet. So have you ever seen bismuth?
No.
This is weird. Go ahead.
No, yeah, I think I've heard of what you're about to say. Yeah, but I haven't seen it now.
Yeah, it's like if you heat it up enough times, it starts to crystallize and put in these perfect squares and shit. Check it out. Yeah. Just look up bismuth. Just type that in, BIZIMUTH or BIZUM. It's BIZIMUTH.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's what Pepto-Bismol is. That's one of the ingredients in Pepto-Bismol is bismuth.
Oh, really?
That's what the biz comes from. So, So in 40 years, what do you think people will be nostalgic for?
Fucking CD. That's that's what I think. You know what I mean? Like physical media. I think that's it's right on the cusp of making a bit of a comeback. Not a comeback, but it's, you can just sort of see it in society peeking through of you know what I mean? The wonderment in things that were before. You know what I mean? Like the funniest one I saw was someone had a handset, the old phone rotary handset. You know, you put up to your ear.
Yeah.
But it plugged into your mobile.
Oh, cool.
And I was like, that looks cool, but we're at that point.
What the fuck? Right?
You're plugging the old one into the new one, you know?
That's crazy. All right. So what is the funniest thing you were able to convince your other people that was true? Right? It was bullshit, but you were able to convince them that it wasn't bullshit.
I don't know how many of my American mates believe in drop bears at the moment, but
drop bears. That's common.
It's pretty common that one. That's it. Yeah,
a couple of Aussies I've talked about. You know,
also the same thing. It's always a straight on joke, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've got one. What are you talking about? No, the best thing I reckon, it's you're on YouTube, sweet. Convincing someone that it's actually true that spelling the word cunt with a K means it's a term of endearment. I'm on a fucking mission, man, and I think it's actually working.
That's funny as hell. Oh, man.
Yeah. You'll be surprised how many in your chat right now are exactly the same as that. All the Americans out there. They're like, yeah, no, K, it's a term of endearment, mate. I don't know what you're talking about. If with a C it's offensive, K, it's endearment. It's all good. It actually gets you out of a lot of hot spots as well. That's
indeed. Oh, man. Let's see. What's your favorite thing to do when you're all alone?
Music.
Dude, me too.
Yeah, just music, man.
Yeah.
And it'll always be something completely out of the normal of what you're listening to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if I was listening to Slayer and I was by myself, I'd go listen to Enya. You know what I mean? It'd be two different ends of the spectrum, you know what I mean? I'll spend 3 days listening to hardcore punk and then I'll get some time alone and it'll be like Johnny Cash, just straight up.
Nice. Yeah, dude, I go through phases of stuff too. And I like to do that bounce, you know, between like totally intense to totally intense in a mellow way, you know, a different way. And classical versus jazz versus, you know, rock.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah.
And then some of the old 70s shit that was like tried to be all three. Some of that stuff's really interesting. No, well, in Mercedes and Palmer, I think, you know, were successful at it.
There were a few that were successful, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And then the rest were like,
hang on, Johnny Von Soccer. Wait, you spell it with a C. What happened last time, bro? Right, we've spoken about this. Johnny fucking said "What's up, cunt" or something on Twitter, but he used a C, not a K, and he got banned for like weeks.
Damn.
And he refused to take it down because he's like, no, I call Outlaw a cunt because we're mates. I'm not changing it. It's a piece of principle. And fucking weeks rolled by, man. He didn't have his Twitter account. Twitter timeout, exactly. But yeah, no, you got to use the K, man.
Oh, dude. Let's see. Let me find another. Like this. I got a random question generator thing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, I like to just bring it out, you know, and just roll the dice and see what happens. What was the last concert you went to?
Oh shit. Last concert. So the last year that I went to concerts, we went to 15 that fucking year. Yeah, I went all out that year. I was like, I don't care. I'm catching up. I've been married. I'm going to live music. But it was I Prevail. Was the last one.
Cool. Did you ever catch Wolf Mother?
No, I haven't caught them.
Dude, I would love to see them too.
But I did see Chris Cornell.
Oh, dude.
That was amazing. Chris Cornell supporting Linkin Park.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
Opening up for Linkin Park, opening up for Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell opening up for Linkin.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
And it was so funny because I didn't even know back then, because I was so Linkin focused, I didn't even know Chris Cornell until he came out and he started playing Soundgarden songs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh fuck, mate! That's because it was just the Chris Cornell band. It wasn't under a big title. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that was
and
yeah.
So it was like Chris Cornell. Fuck, that's familiar. You know what I mean? I was supporting act. Yeah, all right, no problem. Then it starts busting out Soundgarden, and you're like, oh fuck, righto. Yeah, I know who you are, mate.
Dude. Yeah, Bad Motorfinger. Yeah, the fucking Super Unknown. You know, Rhinosaur. All those songs, man, were great.
I think one of the best versions I've heard of Nothing Compares to You was done by Chris Cornell for sure.
Yes, I've heard that too, man. It's really. And have you ever heard him do Day in the Life acoustic? The Beatles.
Acoustic stuff. Yeah, his stuff's amazing. Acoustic, man.
Dude, that dude is a brilliant singer. He has such a beautiful voice. And he hung himself. That's so fucking sad. Isn't that pathetic? It's it's just sad, man. It's tragic. Jesus.
Yeah, it's it. World at your feet. Or you had so much more left to give, you know what I mean?
No shit. I don't mean to bum everybody out. Sorry about that, fam. All right. King Weed's going to take us out. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to, we're going to turn it up just a minute. Well, it's not letting. That's funny as shit.
Says no.
The computer is saying negative, man. What are you talking to us for? That's crazy. It is what it is.
So I stream from a fucking rock connected to a peanut, man. So I feel your pain.
That's crazy. I can move that. There we go. Oh, the volume's locked. Okay, I didn't know you could do that.
Fuck yeah.
I like that now, but that's new. That's something new I learned. Okay, we learn something new every day, fam. And that was it. Boom, ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum. All right. I tell you, if you listen to this back, you'll like the music. I guarantee you, dude. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I've got to hit up that shit you were talking about for sure.
Fuck yeah, King Weed. Easy to remember.
Yeah, I think I got that one, man.
Right? All right, so if you could know the absolute and total truth to one question, what would that be? What would you ask?
What's next?
I think a lot of people want to know that. You know? That's a good question. Yeah. What's the most useless talent you have?
Drawing pictures.
I don't think it's useless at all. Obviously, man, because people watch you do it for hours.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Now it's given the new age of streaming and technology. Now it's really sort of come back around as could possibly be useful.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, being the discouragement and that always growing up and all that, and being that way orientated of either mechanically minded or going to the military and stuff like that, wanting to draw pictures and skulls, and that was always, you know what I mean? Like, if you do that, you're just going to end up as a tattooist. You know, you're going to get nowhere, and so it was always put off as sort of a second-rate sort of thing. And so I was always like, oh, well, you know, that's I can't do the drawing because that doesn't pay the rent. You know what I mean? So
it's good.
But now, trying to get it to pay the rent. So we'll see how it goes.
There you go. Right. So are you planning on like putting like living eyes in the skull?
Well, I have no idea, man. I'm gonna do the whole thing, like scan it as that, and then put the eyes in and scan a second one.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so
Sweet.
I'll have both of them. The one I'm doing is actually got fucking glows and shit around it, so.
Sweet.
Be up to old mate anyway. He's the one that I was doing. I redrew this one because I didn't like how I did the headstock of the guitar on the other one, and I drew the headstock on this one, and then Death Guitar, the guy I'm doing it for, he comes in and he goes, "Hey bro, can we change the headstock to a scythe?" I was like, "Yep." I didn't want to draw it anyway, man. All good.
Nice.
So so it's hopefully whatever he sort of wants done with it, I just sort of chip away at it.
All right, so if you could go back in time and spend a week with anybody from history, who would it be?
Robin Williams.
Without hesitation.
Yeah, no hesitation, man. Robin Williams, man.
No doubt, man. See, yeah, those fucking dudes that just shine so brightly.
Just dudes that you'd have a better. It's just a life experience to be in the presence of. You know what I mean?
All right. And does your family have any weird traditions?
Blood family. I would have no idea. But just sort of me and Des. No, not really. We're pretty normal, I think. Like, we don't really do much weird. I mean, we have Christmas in Discord and stuff like that. I guess that's considered a bit odd to normal people.
That's kind of cool. So what app or website has completely changed your life?
I mean, obviously, the obvious one is fucking Twitch at the moment. That's fucking insane. Especially going from YouTube and sitting on YouTube. Literally not doing much more than what I do on Twitch. Just wanted to hang out and talk to people. With the exclusion of Discord, because Discord's a big part of it now. But coming over to Twitch from YouTube and then seeing how much of it sort of just based around community and people and all that sort of stuff was a big eye opener. And that was sort of, I didn't want to go back. You know what I mean? Get addicted to it.
Say hey to Wikipedia snippet, and this is the point where we are going to what I call the Lipton questions. There's this dude in the United States named James Lipton who did. He would do these like 2 and 3 hour interviews with people, like Martin Scorsese, or Tom Cruise, somebody famous with a large body of acting type artistic work. And and he would ask each and every one of them this set of questions at some point during the show. And he passed away right when the coup shit started. And as an homage to him, because he is one of the influences, for me doing this. Yeah. So without any further ado, all right. So this is kind of like a, don't ponder it too much. Just say the first thing that kind of pops in your brain. Yeah, kind of a word association. So, what is your favorite word? Speaking of words,
fuck.
Okay. All right. So, what's your least favorite word?
Balls. Yeah, that's typical Australian, there, isn't it?
Right. All right. What turns you on creatively, spiritually, or emotionally?
People, other people, like other creative people.
What turns you off?
Discouragement of creative people.
Killer. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like jamming too. I think creative can bounce off of people. I don't know, man. It's there's some kind of synergy that happens in the exchange. Anyway, what turns you off? Sorry.
Yeah. So yeah.
No, yeah. I'm sorry. I read that twice because
we're good.
Because I'm retarded. Because I'm a retard. What is your favorite curse word?
Cunt.
All right. So what sound or noise do you love?
V8.
What sound or noise do you hate?
Oh, fuck. An electric car, man. I hate electric cars, yeah.
What profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Animation, yeah.
All right.
For sure, yeah. I'd love to do that as a profession. That'd be crazy.
What profession would you not like to do? Like it's like no.
Hospitality.
And
gone back.
All right. So if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say to you when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Sorry, mate. You're in the wrong place.
All right, and this is the time of the chat. Start throwing questions. I see Becca's ahead, everybody. Madness. Holy shit.
Do you want to just answer them straight out of the chat?
I can ask them, or you can just repeat.
You can ask them, man.
All right, yeah. You keep drawing, dude. Put it down. All right, so if you came to the States, what's one of the first things you would want to do?
I don't have an option that's already been discussed, but I'm firing a lot of weaponry.
Dude, I knew you were going to say that. I swear to God. Oh, man. What is your... What's your all-time favorite vehicle?
All-time favorite? 1969 Dodge Charger RT500.
Dude. You need to watch Trippy then, man, if you digging that stuff, man. He loves those muscle cars, too. Those sexy old ones, man. I love them too. If you could choose a way to die, what method would you choose? Gee.
Parachuting, but then sucked back into an airline engine.
Becca's just all cheerful and
come at me,
just glowing, just happy as a tick. All right. That Jester, you may ask questions. Everybody, that's the point. You make sure you put a lot of question marks, so I'll know it's you're asking this for the man, for the outlaw himself. All right. All right. Do you think you can request AC in hell?
It's not heavy enough. They only play real rock.
Now, I think she's talking about air conditioning. He sings AC/DC.
AC/DC. I'm Australian, man.
He's Australian, dude. I mean, that's so funny. Big Sad wants to know, why is you such a bitch? Hey, Highwayman.
That's my other rest of my cohort. It's all right.
See, I want to call him Highwayman every time I see the name. It's just like, I
call him Highwayman. Good man.
Okay, all right. Because it fits with the Outlaw, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the Highwayman and the Outlaw. Yeah.
Fuck that. Man, I used to listen to the Highwayman to go to sleep at night.
Yeah. What is the worst movie you have ever seen, and why is it the Carol Danvers movie? That's the madness.
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
anything to do with that?
Fucking fortunate is what you are.
Yeah.
Fortunate you are. Deadeye Jester asks, in your own words, what's with fuck stares?
In my own words, what's with fuck stares? All right, yeah. Fuck stairs. It started as our mate got drunk and fell down but pretty much couldn't get up the stairs. It was funny, and then it became a channel in my Discord called Fuck Stairs, which became basically not the venting channel, but if someone posted fuck stairs, they weren't having a good day. You know what I mean? You knew that they might have fucking needed to chat or something like that. But it just became something, you know what I mean? It's like, just a general term of, fuck stairs when something goes wrong. Right. And then it sort of resonated, I get a few people ask, why is it a whole big thing in that? But then it resonated with me a lot because I have a stair set in my house and I have a disabled kid. Right, and so for the last 10 years, the one thing in my life that's been constant has been me hating fucking stair sets. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't walk properly, he's very uneasy, and so I don't let him near stairs.
Oh, I hear you.
And so between Ridiculous Lunatic is where it started, and it was his stair set that the fuck stairs referred to when he couldn't get up. And then it sort of just continued on, man, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's channeling me Discord, and because I've got the disabled youngster and all that sort of thing, it sort of just became a thing. It was just slotted in like it was meant to be. And now we got guys that come around saying they like to fuck it up. I got one guy he's a veteran guy, but he's in a wheelchair. You know, and he messages me on the side going, dude, he goes, that fuck stairs thing. He goes, fucking love it, bro. And I'm like,
cool.
Oh, thanks very much. And he goes, no, bro. He goes, I'm in a wheelchair. Fuck stairs.
Well, you know, isn't that kind of cool how like shit evolves, you know, and it kind of becomes its own thing, right?
It was the weirdest thing that started to get, like, you know what I mean? When it came to myself, I had that personal attachment with my disabled son. When it came to Tack, our mate, the wheelchair Tack, you know, it was his attachment to it because, you know, it resonated with him, and it's sort of, you know, it's become a weird thing, man.
That's awesome. I love shit like that, man. You know, serendipitous. And yeah. All right. So, what do you think of Barbara from the YouTube channels Barbara for You to See, The Barbara 2.0, Barbara Horvat? Do you know what that is?
No.
Okay.
Outside of the funny, I'm a weird person when it comes to online. Outside of my communities, as in, you know, when I say communities IRATE, you know what I mean, like the big circle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like from, you know, all the way out from one side to Warski to the other side of
the community.
That community, yeah, that one. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when I came in, it was that closed network. You know, Doc Griffin had it was his live stream and had the crowd, and the Kumite was sort of one sort of thing there. That I never branched out and watched other content. You know what I mean? Like, it might have been other fucking videos like planes and shit blowing up.
Right.
But in regards to like watching other streamers and stuff like that, yeah, and it was never. I still to this day, like a lot of people say, oh yeah, you know, fucking this person or that person. Oh, nah, man. So I don't watch anyone else. I watch the guys I know that I can talk to in the chat and whatnot. But I don't actually watch any other content, man.
Right.
I'm still trying to learn who fucking Amber Lynn, that fat chick that Sinatra watches. I'm still trying to figure out who the fuck that is. But they talk about it weekly, you know.
I know. It's just I don't know.
I'm generally outside of the loop. It's.
I feel you. I know. I get that shit too. But she is old school, like a I would say pre-Trumper YouTuber.
Oh right, yeah.
Young girl comedian, probably in her mid to late 20s now. She was with Chris Reagan for a while before he went for
Chris Reagan. I know, man.
For Lacey Green.
Lacey Green.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. The community.
The community. All right. Let's see. All right. Doggies or kitties?
Dog.
Doggos. Me too, dude.
So I've always had working dogs. So I've always had border collies and that sort of stuff.
Nice. All right. Let's see. Why are you such an amazing legend?
Is that from Jester? That sounds like it's from Jester.
Yes, it is.
All right, hang out with people like you, Jester.
Yes, that's right. All right, who's your favorite slasher?
Oh, it has to be Jason, man.
Who do you think can win the next?
Such judgment.
The next drag race. Smoking Rat, Smoking Rat wants to know: who do you think can win the next drag race? LMAO.
You fucking funny. That's inside jokes from my streams.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Would T-Tac have won that?
Never.
Would he bang his alternative universe counterpart? Would you? All right.
No, I hate me.
Well, see, if you did, is that masturbation or is that incest? See,
I think that's a column A, column B. Fucking, I can tell that some of my chattering.
That's kind of a deep thing, man. You know, he asks this for everybody. Yeah, Madness has got a battery of questions himself, and he likes to throw them in. All right, did Ross cheat on Rachel?
Possibly.
They were on a break.
Fuck, would I know that?
All right, well, I know that. That's the joke. What's your favorite OG meme?
Oh, fuck.
Old school.
Yeah, that should be old school, man. Fuck, I wouldn't be able to pick one. No idea, man. Probably just gonna have to be Pepe the Frog because of that. How much that sort of fucking went everywhere.
Yeah, I'm all your base are belong to us. Thank guy.
Oh yeah.
That's a classic.
Yeah.
Which of the bunnies causes you the most grief?
Jester. Wait, no. Nanya.
Have you ever punched a kangaroo?
No.
Oh, dude, we've got video. I've shown videos of dudes slugging kangaroos and shit. It's crazy. Do you read comics? Did you read comics ever?
No, not really. I used to collect them, you know what I mean, but not so much read them.
Were you a Marvel guy, DC, Image, Dark Horse?
Marvel predominantly, yeah.
All right.
All the old school stuff.
Who's your favorite Marvel character then? I'll ask that.
I'm a pretty big Thor fan, man.
Oh, killer. No, hey, man, I dig it. I dig the old fucking Jack Kirby Thor era. Good stuff. Yeah, man. Fuck yeah.
No, I like the god side of it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that mythical side of stuff.
Let's see. If coffee didn't exist, what would you drink? Pinky.
Coke.
Coke. There you go. Yeah. All right. Big Sad wants to know, do kangaroos lay eggs?
No. She actually thought that this morning they did. So. What is
What is the most disgusting thing you have ever seen and done? Okay.
The most disgusting thing I've ever seen or done. What? That I've seen or that I've done? Which one's the question?
It's seen and done. Actually.
Seen and done. Disgusting thing's probably just fucking laboratory cleaning in the military.
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit's, when you're on duties, man, that shit's fucked.
Oh yeah. People are pigs. Men are pigs in the bathroom. I agree.
And it's the military thing, you know, when your mates know that you're up, you know what I mean? It's
you know what I think though? I think it's a marking your territory thing too. I think a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? I think it's just ingrained in us somewhere, you know, to go outside and piss on something.
Piss on something.
Yeah. All right, so what is the best NR and what is the worst NR? I don't know what NR is.
Yeah, I've got no idea what NR is. I
don't even know. All right, which turtle of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is your favorite?
Raphael.
When is Outlaw going to go full Twitch thought and start streaming from an inflatable hot tub? Johnny Bonsacco.
2,000 followers.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair fucking enough. Good answer.
Give you something to aim for, man.
All right, and it looks like that's the end of the questions. Let's go ahead and wrap it, fam. All right, we're back at the YouTube questions again, and so we're to load us out here. All right, who would you say is a criminally undersubscribed YouTuber on this corner of the YouTubes?
Ooh, on YouTube.
Or Twitch, whatever.
Or Twitch?
Yeah.
Timmons Art. There's a dude we know called Timmons Art. Right. And he's an older dude, you know what I mean? I think he's in his late 40s, 50s sort of thing. And he does the most fucking amazing art I've ever seen. Just draws a picture and then sits there for 2 hours playing blues on guitar. Like a master, you know what I mean?
Right.
It has maybe a couple of hundred, 200 followers, maybe. That's it.
Jesus.
Streams to about 3 or 4 people. I think so.
Yeah, but so here's what you pop on when you're bored.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I see him
cool.
on and I go running, man. It's amazing. I think I sat there for 2.5 hours listening to Stevie Ray Vaughan the other night. Just playing away.
Dude. Oh, yeah. Well, all right, so
the music.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was going to say the music side of Twitch has been a crazy thing to fucking witness. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. It sounds interesting, man. All right, so what about what about people who's way overhyped in your opinion?
Anyone in a hot tub.
What will finally break the internet?
Anyone in a hot tub.
That's a good one. I like that answer, dude. Let's see.
Propping up lack of talent. I was going to say, propping up lack of talent is what's going to destroy the internet over time.
Yeah, no shit. NR is a number. What's the best number and the worst number?
13 is the best number. Worst number's 1. It's the loneliest number.
It's the loneliest number. I was about, dude, you read my mind. Yeah. Okay. So what about somebody that's way overhyped again? Who else?
What was that, sorry?
Like a YouTuber, Twitcher that's way overhyped. Overhyped.
Yeah.
You don't fucking get it.
Pokemon. That thing. I don't get it.
I get it too.
It's a Barbie doll with fucking a string attached. That's fucking.
Yeah. Well, all right. So, do you have anything new content-wise in the works, or anything that you're going to start? Something new. Is anything?
Well, we're definitely looking at the animation thing.
Sweet.
I want to animate some stuff. I want to animate my Discord. That's where I'm heading. Because obviously the Discord sort of my VC sort of created this own little world, and it's now that it's sort of known as my couch, and you have the people that come and go, and also I just want to animate that. You know what I mean?
That's kind of cool.
The conversations between the different types of people and whatnot across different generations and interests and whatnot. I just want to animate that because I think there is a fuckload of funny skits that happen just in the Discord when you're talking to your mates.
Yeah, no doubt. It can get crazy.
Yeah, it's definitely that.
It was like my Discord was once a social Discord, but there was just too much bullshit that went down, and I had to lock it down. You know what I'm saying? So I pretty much just stream from it and stuff.
I've heard that like a lot of Discords go that way, man. It's so easily happen. Like ours is crazy because it's not that way. You know what I mean? Like it's so crazy that it has so much activity that it does, but it stays on the level so much. But mind you, we vet every person that comes in. Like, not vet as in fuck if you got a background cunt. Like, as in, you know what I mean? They're all the like-minded people. They're all into the same sort of thing. They've all got the same sort of head on them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so they all really gel sort of really well, even though they're from such fucking different ends of the net.
Yeah, and that's cool, man. It's like they named Discord correctly though. It's an aptly named. Yeah,
definitely, man.
Yeah. So so we were at the end of the questions, dude. And before we part, it's tradition to show your channel on Twitch. And the link in the description will take you to his link tree where he's got all the links you need to head up on, man.
All the links.
Yeah, it's wicked. So, yeah, I need to do that too. I don't know, man. I'm just, I'm old and lazy. And,
I'm learning the Twitch ways, man. I'm fucking.
That's right.
Keeping up with the kids, man.
That's right. Keeping up with Hassan.
I'm down with the kids.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's show your channel and final word for the chat.
Yeah, it's Outlaw 4115, man, on Twitch. That's where I hang out, or jump in the Discord, where there's someone in my Discord pretty much 23 hours a day. You know what I mean? There's always someone there.
Cool. All right, and we're off camera. I just want to let you know that.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. And so we're back in the discussion, the opening room and the closing room, and so I've got Becca and I tomorrow on Twitch and Odyssey, if Odyssey will cooperate, are going to be doing our extra credit thing, our anti-communist show that we do, and it should be. Well, I want to do some interview. I want to find some more interviews with people that lived in communist countries that have come to this country.
That'd be fucking interesting to hear, man.
Well, yeah, and this one guy goes around with a camera. He's a former citizen of the Soviet Union. He left the Soviet Union when he was 29 years old. So he grew up and he knew pretty much, what was, and he argues with these young, communist kids, man, who, think communism is the greatest thing in the world. I wouldn't talk that
conversation.
Yeah, no shit. And so it'll be Beck and I'll do that. Of course, you're invited this Friday night to join us for the Creem Stream Christmas special, which takes place on Twitch and everything. So that's the person that sits in the chair on Sunday gets invited to the Friday show. And I'm extending that to you in public. Appreciate that.
Do it live.
Yeah, exactly. And on that note, I don't know, man. I'm out of questions. I think it's I need to chill out a little bit. I've consumed a lot of caffeine, and my hair is walking. So
I can hear it. I can hear it from here.
That's why I play the guitar, the metal in the background, so the way you hear my hair walking.
He told you at the start it was a motorbike in the background. It was his hair trying to get out the back room.
Shit, that was a motorcycle. All right, fam. I'm out. Say goodbye, Mr. Outlaw.
Goodbye. Thanks for having me, man.